Hi, this is Dr. Aplin, and today's blog post is a guide to sitting with better posture. And this is especially relevant to people that sit at a desk in an office all day. And what we typically see in our office is people that are at a desk, they get this kind of hunched over posture where their shoulders actually roll forward. And that's just a result of the arms having to be forward in order to type on the keyboard. Well, if you're doing this for several hours a day, day after day, week after week, month after month, essentially what happens is these muscles right in the front of the shoulder area actually shorten. They become tight, so you get this rolled forward position of the shoulders. Over long periods of time, the muscles between the shoulder blades in the back, they become stretched out and they start to weaken. Because of that weakness, they develop trigger points, which are just little sore points in those muscles. Because essentially they're just trying to hold on for dear life, trying to hold those scapula or shoulder blades in the proper position. As those muscles between the shoulder blades start to weaken, your upper trap muscles here, they have no opposing muscle group to hold them down and in place. So they start to creep up. And so you get almost this sensation like your shoulders are up around their ears, and they almost are because they have no opposing muscle groups, so everything starts to just kind of drift upward. I'll turn to the side for a second. Another thing we frequently see with this is what we call an anterior forward head carriage, and that's when the chin just starts to jut forward like this. And that's actually caused by a weakening of the deep neck muscles that are responsible for holding it in place. All of these things together, we call it posture syndrome, and it's this kind of cascading sort of condition where you end up with trigger points, sore points in the muscles, you end up with shortened muscles, you end up with reduced flexibility, you end up with reduced joint mobility, and ultimately weakness. And so when we're treating someone for postural sort of conditions, we really have to take a four-step approach. We have to massage those sore muscles out. We have to stretch the tight muscles out. We have to improve the joint mobility and range of motion. And we have to improve the strength. So I always tell people when we're working with posture, it's a simple fix. The actual steps we need to take are fairly simple, but it's not a quick fix because it's taken your whole life. It's taken years and years to get to the point where your posture is today. So go ahead and read through the blog about some tips for proper posture and proper sitting, and I hope it helps. Thanks.